They always say life changes in a moment. For Mia Bennett, that moment happened under the dim golden lights of an upscale restaurant, while the world thought she was unbreakable, powerful, untouchable. But tonight, she wasn't the billionaire CEO the media worshipped. She was a woman trapped in a nightmare of her own making. Her date, Jeremy, recommended by a business associate, had seemed charming on paper. But in person, his charm dissolved almost instantly. He laughed too loudly. He bragged too much. He slid closer every time she inched away. Worst of all, he talked about her money more than he talked to her. So, Mia, he said, swirling his wine, you must get lonely up there in your penthouse. A woman like you needs a man who understands wealth. Someone like me. She forced a polite smile. I actually came here to get to know you as a person, not, oh, come on, he cut her off, smirking. We both know you didn't come here looking for love. Women like you don't do love. You do business. The word stung more than she wanted to admit. Mia excused herself to the restroom, gripping the marble sink as she tried to breathe. Her reflection stared back, perfect makeup, carefully curled hair, expensive dress, yet she felt small, cornered, foolish. Why did I even agree to this? She splashed cold water on her face and stepped out, eager to slip away quietly. But Jeremy was waiting. He grabbed her wrist the moment she emerged from the hallway. Where do you think you're going? He hissed, his voice slurred with annoyance. Don't walk away from me. Her stomach knotted. She tried pulling back, but his grip tightened. Let me go, she whispered, panic rising in her throat. No, he snapped. You're acting stuck up. I'm trying to help you. And then, hey. A voice cut through the tension like a blade. Jeremy and Mia both turned. A tall man stood a few steps away, a man she had never seen before. He wore simple, worn clothes, a faded black t-shirt, old jeans, work-scuffed boots. His hair was slightly messy, his jaw unshaven, and exhaustion clung to his eyes, but he stood straight, shoulders squared, gaze fierce. In his arms, a little girl in pink bunny slippers blinked sleepily, clutching a half-colored unicorn drawing. Sir, the man said, his voice steady and low, she asked you to let her go. Jeremy scoffed. Mind your own business. This doesn't concern you. It does, the man replied, shifting the child carefully to his other hip. I don't like watching someone get bullied. Bullied? Are you serious? Jeremy barked out a laugh. Do you even know who she is? The man shrugged lightly. Doesn't matter. That stunned Mia. Everyone knew who she was, everyone treated her like a trophy, an opportunity, a business move. But this stranger, he was defending her without having a clue, and he wasn't doing it for show. He was doing it because he believed it was right. Mia swallowed hard, something warm blooming in her chest. Jeremy glared but eventually let her go, mumbling curses under his breath as he stormed back inside. Silence settled. The man turned to her gently. Are you okay? His voice softened in a way that made her chest ache. Yes, she whispered. I didn't know how to get away. The moment I saw your face, I knew you needed help, he said, adjusting his daughter. I'm Liam. And this little firecracker is Ella. Ella raised her hand in a sleepy wave. Hi. Your dress is really, really pretty. Despite everything, Mia smiled. Thank you, sweetheart. Liam glanced toward the parking lot. Do you want us to walk you to your car? It's late. She hesitated, but the kindness in his eyes left no room for fear. I'd like that, thank you. The three walked slowly across the lot. Mia noticed the little details, the frayed edge of Liam's shirt, the patched strap of his daughter's backpack, the way he kept himself between her and any approaching car. He wasn't showing off. He was protecting her instinctively, the way a good man protects without expecting anything in return. Ella swung Mia's hand and whispered, Daddy says I shouldn't talk to strangers, but you're not scary. You're sparkly. Mia laughed softly. She couldn't remember the last time someone made her laugh without trying to impress her. When they reached her car, she turned to Liam. You really didn't have to help me, she said quietly. Most men, they only see me for my title. Title, he repeated blankly. She blinked. He didn't know. He genuinely didn't know. That had never happened before. I just saw someone scared, he said simply. And I'd want someone to help Ella if she were in trouble. Mia bit the inside of her lip, emotion flooding her chest at the sincerity in his voice. You're a good father. He gave a sheepish half-smile, brushing hair from Ella's forehead. I'm trying. Ella tugged his shirt. Daddy, can the pretty lady come see us again? Liam blushed. Ella, Mia smiled softly. Maybe. She opened her car door, but paused. Liam, she said, her voice barely above a whisper, "Thank you. You didn't just help me escape a bad date, you helped me feel seen." He said nothing, just smiled that gentle, tired, honest smile. As she drove away, the rearview mirror caught one last image, Liam holding his daughter close, waving, illuminated by the dim parking lights. A simple man with a child in bunny slippers. A man who didn't know her name, her money, her reputation, and yet he had protected her more fiercely than anyone ever had. That night, as Mia lay in her penthouse, the city lights glittering below like a world she no longer felt part of, she replayed the moment again and again, the warmth in Liam's eyes, the innocence of Ella's smile, the way she felt safe. It was ridiculous, dangerous, impossible, yet she couldn't stop thinking, what if this stranger was the one person my heart has been searching for all along? She turned on her side, staring at the empty space beside her. For the first time in years, Mia Bennett wasn't thinking about money, deals, or headlines. She was thinking about a single dad with tired eyes and a heart full of kindness, a man who saved her without knowing she was a billionaire, and who might, unknowingly, be saving her in ways neither of them yet understood.